A good day, everyone. I trust you're having a great day today. A little cooler outside, a little windier, still a little overcast, but we'll take it. I trust that you're getting through this week okay, and tomorrow is Good Friday, and then Sunday is Easter Sunday, and looking forward to celebrating what God has done in our lives. I have been thinking about the day that we live in respect to information, and it's the information age, and a few clicks of a mouse, you can have at your fingertips millions of websites with all kinds of information. Recently, I have been doing some work around the house, and I'm kind of learning my way through some of that. And so, with my dad being a master carpenter his whole life, I've been able to call him and get some pointers and some tips. And a few things that I have done, he's had to correct me and say, this is how you should do it. And that kind of leads me into my devotions for this morning from Proverbs chapter 23, verse 12. It says this: apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. And at the on the surface, it seems like this verse is talking about just kind of seek out information or find a good book and read it and obtain whatever you need to obtain from that. But the truth of the matter is, this verse is actually talking about correction, and so often, and not correction in the sense that you've done something wrong, but it's asking us to apply, like you would sunscreen to your arms, your face, when you're going to lay on the beach or you're going to be outside for a long period of time in 35-degree weather. You would apply sunscreen. It's talking about the application of doing something the correct way, and then have our ears to words of knowledge. This is talking about wisdom. And so often in my journey, if I'm doing something where I know someone has already done it before me, I have no problem picking up the phone or sending a text message or FaceTime or an email and saying, listen, how do I do this correctly? And this is what the verse is talking about here. Apply your heart to instruction. So lean toward doing things right. Many years ago, I used to work at a warehouse called J&D Flanagan's in Kitchener back in 1990. And their motto was, be caught doing it right the first time. And really, it fits this verse so well. As believers in Christ, we navigate our way through this thing called Christianity and serving Jesus, and we don't always do it the right way the first time. But find someone who has gone before us. Like me calling my dad about a building issue or something to do with carpentry. He's able to provide not just information, but a depth of wisdom pertaining to the information, because he has proved that methodology over time through trial and error, and is now able to give me the correct way of doing it. And so I haven't got to repeat the same problems, the same mistakes that he did, because he's lived through them. So in our spiritual walk, let's do the same thing. Let's gravitate to those that have already gone before us, who've already done it, who've lived it out, and ask them to show us the correct way of doing it before we make a bunch of mistakes. Now, apply your heart to instruction and your ears, to the words of knowledge. So that's where intentionality and being on purpose comes into play. We've got to work hard at finding those avenues, those resources where we can deposit wholesome teaching, correct information into our spirits. So Proverbs 23, verse 12, live it out to the best of your ability, and God bless you. Have a great day.